I thought we'd found the perfect home together. My client loved the pictures. Everything looked like it was going to work out perfectly. But all this was before we ever even toured the home together. So to give some context, my client needed a home with 4 to 6 bedrooms. Nothing too crazy so far, but here is the tricky part. They needed the main level of the home to have wheelchair access. Now, that doesn't mean just installing a ramp to the front door. That also means it can't have narrow doorways, narrow hallways, no really sharp turns in hallways, because you need to be able to move freely within that home in a wheelchair. Now, that wheelchair accessibility, along with having 4 to 6 bedrooms, that eliminates probably 90% of the homes that are actually currently for sale in the area. So we got the tour scheduled, and we had done some very thorough investigating in these pictures. We were looking at these pictures. We were trying to look at floor plans of the home, trying to make sure that it actually was going to work, and everything was looking good so far. It had pretty shallow steps up to the front, easy to install a ramp. That's good. Front room's pretty spacious, kind of an angled hallway, which was a little weird for getting a wheelchair through, but we thought it would work. But then we looked down the hallway further, and we see the bathroom door is too narrow to fit a wheelchair. Now, that doesn't automatically disqualify this house, because you can open up that door more. You can take out that door, widen it out, put in a new door. Not a deal breaker. So we keep on looking through the home, and we probably walked through the home 3 times all the way through before the client came to a decision. As we're walking through, she keeps getting held up on this bathroom doorway and the angled hallway. It's just, there was an angle this way, and then it turned back another way to get to one of the bedrooms. And so there was a really tight turning spot there where they either have to move a wall, either cut an angle into that wall, replace that doorway with a wider doorway, and then inside the bathroom, the cabinets were still kind of close to the wall. So they ended up just keep coming back to, it was going to be really hard to fit a wheelchair through that area of the home. And it was just this one specific area was the only problem in the whole house. She loved the home. She liked the style. She liked the pictures. The flooring all looked good. Everything was looking good, but this one single spot in the home is what made it a deal breaker. So she really loved the home, but practically it just wasn't gonna fit for what she needed the home to be. And although sometimes saying no to a home that you really love is painful, it was painful to think, I love everything about this home except this one thing. You have to see yourself living there. And for her, that little one area would have been a nightmare. Saying no to that home was the right decision. And whether you're looking at a home that needs wheelchair access or it's for non-wheelchair related reasons, if the home doesn't fit with you living in there, saying no to that is still the right decision.